Hey YouTube, I'm back, and in this part, we're actually going to be getting close to the graphical stage. I don't know if we'll reach it because that takes forever to install, but anyway, um, let's see. We got to this point we got to install the graphics, um, or the graphics driver. Um, if you have an NVIDIA or ATI graphics card, you might want to go with proprietary, but those are complicated, and the open source basically reverse engineered drivers work pretty well for day-to-day use, but if you're going to be doing 3D graphics, you probably want that, and you also want to install a package called Mesa, M-E-S-A, and when you want to figure out what graphics chip you have, it's not like you can go to My Computer in the State. You do LSPCI. Apple Computer? Where the heck do I have an Apple thing on my US? That's weird. Okay, whatever. But you see the uh, fourth one is VGA compatible controller. You'll see something like that. If I ran that in Linux on my actual system instead of the virtual machine, it would say like Radeon HD 4350 or something like that. And for the Radeon guys, the package is like XF86-Radeon or something like that. No, sorry, dash video dash ATI, and there's also a Linux dash firmware you apparently also need to install. But this is, I mean, with VirtualBox, we don't really need to bother with any of that. We just need to install. So we do pacman dash capital S. I think that tells it to sync or whatever, or install or whatever. XF86. First, we got to install the keyboard and the mouse support stuff. Dash, whoops, dash input, dash keyboard, and then XF86 dash input dash mouse. Then yes. And downloading, installing, bam, done. Alright. If you're on a laptop, you want to also do xf86-input-synaptics. I think that's for like the touchpad. Okay, and then there's xorg.conf, and that's like the thing that's behind like GNOME or KDE handling the GUI. But it's actually mostly depreciated, but it'll still work. So basically, if that's where you want to do, if you want to add a second monitor, or I'm actually quoting this, if you want to add multiple monitors there, now I'm not quoting, or get your, your, I don't know, let's just say your magic mouse working. I don't know if you have to do that for that, but I'm just going to use that. So you have to edit that file, that /etc/xorg.conf. So now I have to install X. So that is, I believe that's pacman-sx org. And yes, and this is going to take a while, so I'm going to pause. Alright, so now X has installed. So now we have to test it out, and that is, oops, gotta focus on this guy. Okay, we test it out by running start X. Then, if you notice, it got a little big for the screen, so I'm going to kind of just pan the window around. There, you can see most of it. Now, we have some sort of GUI. See? We get a cursor, and highlight, drag these windows around. They look kind of funny, but we can drag them around. But to exit, we just type in exit, enter. Obviously, that's enough, and in the next part, I am going to show you how to get GNOME installed, though we're not going to do the whole thing because that installs extra stuff that I don't want. You might or may not want. So, until next time, thank you for watching.